Hi, my name's Darren Foley. I'm one of the partners in the ownership of the castle. We bought into the bar, purchased it officially October 1 of last year, and just it's a the building itself has been here for almost 100 years. It's been the castle since 1929. It's got a long history. It's the second oldest bar in the city of Mattoon. So obviously, along with a long history, is a long history of people coming and going through the place. It's always been a bar slash supper club slash restaurant. At one time, up until really fairly recently, about 10 years ago or so, it still had a full kitchen. The previous owners, just before we have it, took out the full kitchen. It's got a galley kitchen. There are some stories that go, I guess, with any old building, historical place. There are stories and lore and things you hear and things people have seen. And again, we haven't owned it that long, so we haven't really been subject to a lot of the ancient history. But there are a few things that some of our current employees have relayed to us, just oddities, things that happen in the bar, water turning off and on, for instance, in one of the bathrooms. Some oddities in the basement. The basement is where the old cooler, the old meat locker used to be back in the day. So they butchered a lot of animals down there, if nothing else. So then obviously, with the long history as a roadhouse and a bar and a supper club, there's been a lot of characters, you could say, come through the building over the years. And so anything's possible.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the FTS Paranormal YouTube channel. My name's Bradyn. I'm the lead investigator, and this is a very special edition of FTS Paranormal. Today, March 28th, 2024, marks our 2-year anniversary with investigating the paranormal. Really quick, before we get into the investigation video, we wanted to drop a quick thank you to everybody that supported us over the last 2 years. We would not be where we are without any of you guys. In this investigation, we head to Mattoon, Illinois, and to the castle. So when we emailed the castle, they got back to us very, very quickly, and we quickly set up this investigation, and they were telling us stories about, like you saw Darren say, water turning on and off, the basement having some odd feelings and things like that. And we definitely captured some activity inside this location. And you're going to see later on just what we captured. But again, guys, thank you so much for the last 2 years. It has been an insane ride, and we cannot wait to see what happens for FTS in the future. But without further ado, here's the investigation video. Alright, guys, so we are in the basement of the castle right now. I'm going to do some investigating down here. We decided to kind of start down here just because there are still some patrons upstairs gambling and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to see if we can't get anything down here. Alright, so if there are any spirits down here, or anybody who wishes to speak and let their story get told, my name is Bradyn. Don't mean any harm or any disrespect. I know that I am in your space and where you choose to be. I just wish to talk to you and learn about you, and if this is your building and you built it or anything like that, we wish to speak with you and kind of learn what it was like for you when you owned it. So if you wish to speak to us, now's your chance. We have a few devices kind of set up, these clear balls on the floor. If you go up and tap them or kick them or touch them or anything like that, try to move them, they'll light up and we'll know where you are, along with that little red light on the floor. If you go up to it, whenever, if you go up to it and just kind of touch that antenna or touch that red light, we'll be able to know where you are. You can also use that device right there and speak through that. You can manipulate the energy around that device. What's your name?
Pearl.
Is your name Pearl?
Sarah.
Sarah. Sarah, are you one of the original owners of this building?
Ritual.
Ritual. What do you mean by ritual? Was there some sort of ritual done here? We know this has only been a restaurant or a bar. So when you say ritual, what do you mean by that? Or if there was a ritual done down here, could you tell us where? You know, let's try this. Let's try spirit box for a little bit. See what happens. You can speak through this device. Can you come tell us your name, please?
You look familiar.
Looks familiar. Are you talking about him? You're here quite a bit, aren't you?
I'm here about 4 times a week.
Do you recognize him? What's his name? Now, we didn't hear it in the moment, but the spirit box said Curry, which is Zach's last name. Listen again and tell us what you hear. Do you know his name? Was this your building?
Illegal.
What's the name of this building? What was this room used for right here? What was it used for? Did you pick that?
Sure did not.
Did you touch that ball?
Sure did not. I did not.
if anybody here that wants to speak up, feel free. I'm one of the owners, but I have only owned the bar for about 6 or 7 months.
But yeah, all you gotta do is touch some of these things that we have out if you want to talk to us. My name's Bradyn. I'm sure you recognize Zach and Darren. That's Lizzie over there.
If there's anything like a message you want anybody to know, now would be the time to say it. Let everybody know what happened to you or what you've been wanting to tell them.
My name is Raymond.
Ooh.
Well,
Thank you.
I guess we're gonna go with Bradyn will be the one who likes to talk today.
Raymond, it's good to meet you. Again.
I think they're saying that is his real name.
Well, so what's crazy about that is it's the one right next to Spirit Talker.
Well, and then the other thing
Like-
is you go if that is your real name, and then it goes off again. I think she decided to go off. Can you touch a different device?
Could you touch the other cat ball on the other side?
Raymond, were you a bar patron? Tell us a story. Identify. Were you a regular at the Castle?
If you're a regular, can you touch that cat ball again for us after it goes off?
Instantly.
Did
It went off for a second, then came back on.
Can you touch it again if you were a patron in here? You came here more often than not?
Would you like a drink?
Right there.
And smoke.
If you want a drink, you gotta set something off so you can tell us what you want.
What's your drink of choice, Raymond? What can I get for you?
Careful.
Careful.
Careful, say.
Careful.
Careful, yeah. It's meaning like be careful, maybe?
Be careful, cause maybe I went behind the bar and I'm not a worker here.
You're not supposed to be here. Maybe that's why you're saying be careful.
You want Darren to come behind the bar and get you a drink since he's the owner?
Yeah, that's Darren. You're good.
I wouldn't get walk right in front of it.
Yeah, it's a wide angle. Well, that should have gone off by now.
No, because it's picking him up all the way around.
But it shouldn't get him over there, should it?
It takes a second to shut off, remember?
Yeah.
Walk by.
It's probably... So we debunked it to the corner of the pool table.
Okay.
And it shut off when he was about halfway through the pool table.
Not her. This is the old original entrance.
Right.
That he didn't move. He's still there. It should still be going off. Did
Yeah.
you just enter or did you just leave? Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was not him.
That wasn't you. So
Was there a ritual about when they butchered the pig, making the pork chops downstairs when they used to fresh cut all the meat here?
Smoke shack.
do you go smoking in the smoke shack here?
Let's cook up some pork chops. I love pork chops.
False. Mike.
Mike, what's your last name?
Hi.
Hi. Mike, what's your last name?
Mike,
Get off.
get off.
Get off.
They're running.
Get off, they're running.
Well, who's running?
Yes, sir.
What's your nickname, Mike? Everybody's got a good nickname.
And either said be or leave.
Why do you want us to leave? Is there something here that we shouldn't be talking to? Well, we haven't had a lot of our devices go off. Can you go set something off so we know where you're at? We'd love to go hang out with you if you want to play a game of pool or drink. Can you set something off so we know that's where you want to be?
Down.
Cheers.
Sounds like I just said dick. But then it goes lake.
Is there anybody here that's related to one of us here? I know we've got a few names that sound like they could be. If you're a family member of one of us, could you say something that we would know it's you? Or if you're...
What do you want?
Your face.
You don't want my face.
I can't tell if it said your face because you were doing this and it's like you're annoyed, or if it was like...
That's weird. That was a whole sentence. I couldn't tell what it said, but it was a whole sentence coming through.
You might have wanted that. No, sir.
No, sir.
What do you have, Pabst Blue Ribbon?
You know?
Make something flicker. Make the electricity flicker.
Can't.
Why is that? Why can't you?
That's one of the little balls on the bar. That doesn't take much energy.
Yeah, this is about average for a place that's never been investigated at all and, like, has a lot of people coming in and out of it.
No, I didn't.
Understand.
What didn't you do?
You know you didn't. We want you to do it. Go ahead. I dare you. Touch one.
I mean, heck,
Press the shit out of me.
come on, this would be the time to actually get to scare somebody.
Oh, Lord.
I feel like you have a reason to want to scare people. Prove that you're here.
It was then that all the activity stopped. Not a trace, not a sound, not a voice, not a whistle, nothing. And so we decided to pack up our equipment, head home, and get ready for our next investigation. But this investigation at the castle left a lot of questions unanswered, and we hope to return in the future. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.